Peace YouTube and welcome to Success House, where we help you build success brick by brick. My name is Eddie Gerald with Success Definers. Thank you for joining me today. Shout out to GBRT Galaxy for promoting and sponsoring this video. The brick I want to talk about today is revenue model. Right? So like we start businesses, we start endeavors, we get started in wanting to live a life of entrepreneurship and be business owners. But I think we overlook some key pieces of information or key things that we need to have in place, right? And so a revenue model is one of those things that you should think of as early as possible. Now, let's not make this scary. We can break this down and make it as simple as possible for you. Let's start with the first question I want you to ask yourself right now. If you're starting a business, right? How do your idea make money? Just let that sit with you for a second. Like, how do your idea bring in revenue? Whether you're a painter, whether you are a poet, especially if you have a service, right? Like, especially if you're a service-based business, you have to have that question. If you're a musician or something like that, how do you bring in money? All right, that's the first question. Once you have that idea, we're talking about one product, not like overall. Like, of course, rappers make money by touring, or painters make money when their artwork sell in a gallery. But I'm saying from where you are today, like, how can you generate $10 off anything that you do today, right? Once you have that idea, that minimum viable product, or that just entry level one item that you could sell, what do customers want to pay for it, right? So now you got to figure out what the customers want to pay for it, and you got to be able to answer why you think customers want to pay for it. So one of my smallest offerings is resume building. I'll create a resume for you. And I charge $50 to do a resume because it's fairly easy for me to do a resume, especially if I have something to go off of, right? How did I get to that price point? I went to places like Fiverr.com, and other services online, and see what was people selling resume building services for and how much they were selling. So I was seeing people selling, like, they got like 400 reviews for a $50 resume. For me, that's validations. Dang, that's validation that the resume would sell for that price. And so that's what I started pricing it at. And then I have some up services. So that's one of my smallest offerings. So ask yourself, what would people pay for it? And then test that, right? So I charge $50. I've sold five of them already, right? So now I believe that can work, right? $50 resume, I can do that over and over and over again. And then you want to ask how much of your revenue stream contributes to the overall revenue, or how much does my resume building contribute to what I bring in, right? So now you want to start factoring the different streams that you're building in your business, because businesses are going to have different services, right? So let's take the idea of a rapper or a musician, right? Nowadays, in this day and age, what you can do to generate income as a rapper is you can write for others. You can consult on studio etiquette. You can do vocal projection lessons. You can help somebody with their realism, right? So you can have like 5 to 10 services that you offer based off of the fact that you are a rapper, right? While your rap career take off. But each service that you offer, you want to know how much that contributes to your overall income or revenue, right? Because it's not income until you pay yourself. So you want to know what each service contributes to the overall revenue. And then figure out this last thing: how do your price compare to the market? How do your price compare to others? Sometimes we could price too low. We could circle back and increase the price. Sometimes we price too high. We have to circle back and lower the price. See what the market is what is moving the market, right? So if you price something, if I priced my resume building at $5,000 and no one's buying it, right? That's an opportunity for me to go back and say, I overshot this number. Regardless of how talented I think I am, the market does not want to pay for it. And I could stay there and I could demand that price, that the market meets me at my price. But I also could be priced out. Like I could also be pricing myself out of the market and might not get a lot of inquiries, right? But also too, 5,000 compared to 50 means that I don't have to do as many, and I can wait for that CEO or C-level executive to ring me up and ask me for my services, but then I'm going to have to be able to deliver on that as well. So when you get your idea, you got your idea, I want to be a barber, I want to do lawn care or whatever. Think of your revenue model. Start putting together your revenue model. And hopefully this video helps you gain some confidence and simplifies what that looks like. When we're doing business, we want to do business, all right? So today when you get up, remember to live your dreams. And if you need me for anything, you can find me at www.successdefiners.com. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you got anything that I missed, or if you want to clarify me on anything that I talked about when it comes to revenue models, please leave it down below. All right? Peace.